Another day has slipped away, and nighttime falls, and weary souls everywhere rest and compose themselves and contemplate what lies ahead. In the Rolling Hills neighborhood of Renton, Lisa Kramer talks about an old friend.
And Mr. Hart talked about his favorite song in the world that he once sung at his funeral. And he's thinking a lot about moving on. He's 92, I believe. Hello.
Neighborhood friends begin to show up at the house, and then more of them.
And he talked about his favorite hymn and got emotional. And he said, the problem is nobody's going to know it at my funeral.
Mr. Hart's wife, Ruth, shows up.
He thinks I'm out walking.
Before long, the house is full. Friends, neighbors, admirers of Brad Hart, a retired pastor.
What an amazing old man he is. You know, we sit down together in his living room and we tell jokes. And he laughs like a little boy. He just giggles.
He just fills me with joy when I'm around him.
Hey, nice to see you. You too.
Oh, there's a good spirit here. Yeah.
They all got together around the piano, with sheet music in their hands and the pastor's wife at the keys, and they began to learn a very old church hymn, so they might sing it to a very old man.
I think that's coming very nicely.
Yeah.
I thought it would be so special for him to know that this song that means so much to him is going to be sung by people who love him.
I'll sing my power to sing.
All right. Marvelous. All right.
So tomorrow, if we can all meet at the Smythe's house.
And so the next day, on the corner of 17th and Rolling Hills Avenue, they gathered.
I think he'll love it.
Yeah.
He'll love it.
We're ready to walk over, I guess.
All right.
Like a little army, they marched down the street, armed only with cookies and flowers and kindness.
Hey, how nice. Wow. What's going on?
We're just here to say hello.
My name is Brad, and I am nonplussed.
And I've seen you before.
And here's my girlfriend. Well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, this is so nice.
This is super.
Is it ever? Well, how nice. This is not my birthday.
What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Thank you for coming.
It's always good to see you.
And Cindy will give you.
After a while, he took Ruth's hand and held court, as preachers are prone to do.
We thank the Lord for this neighborhood.
Yeah.
We consider ourselves to be greatly blessed.
Eventually, it was time.
Okay.
Brad sat down. Ruth started playing.
I'm overwhelmed. If I go soon, which I very well might, it would be very kind of them to sing it at my funeral.
Brad Hart will leave this earth, maybe in a year, maybe tomorrow. He will leave knowing that his life has been touched by kindness, and yes, that his favorite hymn will be sung at his funeral by people who love him very much.
I'll sing thy power to save.
For now, as he rests his weary soul and composes himself, as he contemplates what lies ahead, perhaps that is enough.
Thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful job. And thank every one of you for coming.